Hi, I'm Brett from Shiverware. Welcome to MusixPro. One of the main advantages of Musix is that we use isomorphic keyboards. This means the harmonic properties of music are built right into the actual layouts. For example, you only have to learn one shape for a major construct in music. For example, a major chord is an upwards triangle in this layout, so C, E, and G. If we want to play any other major chord, all we have to do is actually play this same upwards triangle starting at a different location. So if we want to play a E flat major chord, we can simply go E flat, G, and B flat. So it's very simple to learn how to play music and also to think in a different way because the notes are laid out based on their harmonic properties. Next, I'd like to show you some of our instruments. So that was our accordion sound. This is a new sound we have from MusixPro called a sonic. It sounds really great at actually really low notes. Also, if you want to move the keyboard around to get different notes, higher or lower, you can actually just grab the corners and drag. I'll go to a brass note. I'll check out square hams, kind of got a nice retro feel to it. And the xylophone. So those are some of the instruments, and if you don't like those or you want to expand out further, there's always OSC or MIDI. So with MIDI, you can actually connect and send it to an external device. You can choose whether you want to send it to any particular synths. So, for example, you could have SampleWiz, Analog Synth Pro, Arctic Keys, Sample Tank, Sunriser, MIDI Bridge, or many of the other applications, synthesizer applications on your iPad, and you can send the MIDI data directly from Musix to those applications. The next thing I'm going to show you is the layouts. So this is a Gerhardt layout. It's one we prefer. Very easy to make major and minor chords. There's a Wiki Hayden layout, which is very close to an accordion. Harmonic layout, which is like a jammer. It's quite popular. Then there's the Yonko layout, which is very similar to a piano. You can see here we have the C, D, and E. So these are the white notes, and these are the rest of the white notes on the keyboard on a piano. And your black notes are the incidentals. We also added in square layouts. So here you have the Linstrument type layout. So it is like a guitar in that we have semitones this way and major fourths in the upwards direction. As well, you can just select a few others if you want thirds, major or three intervals in this direction and one in this direction. You can also customize properties of the layouts. You can highlight specific chords. For example, we have a Dorian mode scale here, a minor scale. If we just want to see the major arpeggios, minor arpeggios, or a large number of other scales. So if you want an Arabian type scale, you can have it here. You can also change the tonic. So if you want to play in a D major scale, you can do that as well. You can disable out-of-scale notes, so this means the notes, in this case the black ones, will not be played if you try to press them. Good for beginners. You can also change the text, so if you're more familiar with solfege, you can choose from two different solfege options, or if you want just a nice clean layout, you can actually remove the note letters altogether. We also added in some coloring systems, so this is the default coloring system. We also have a pastel, rainboard, pastel inverted, piano, so this is very similar to Musix, rainbow, and saturation. As well with these, you can actually darken out the out-of-scale notes to make it very clear which notes are in the scale and which are not. The coloring patterns, there's actually two different options. These ones are based on static notes, so if you move the tonic around, the colors of the notes won't change. The top ones here are actually based on the tonic, so if you change from a C to a D, it will actually change the colors of the notes as well. Finally, we have shapes. So here we have square shapes, we also have our original hexagon shapes, and we've added in rectangles as well, so you can actually define what type of shape you want your notes to be. And then you have note overlap. So this allows you to play more than one note at a time with a single finger. So you can see that the green area is a single note and the blue area is actually contacting the notes around it. So if I go to a harmonic layout, we can actually play a C major chord with one finger. And that is note overlap. And then if you want to play around more yet, you can actually customize the layouts to your own preference. So if you want a perfect fifth in this direction from the tonic, and you want a major second in that direction, you can essentially learn and play with isomorphic layouts to create ones that suit your needs. And if you have tiny fingers and want thousands of notes, you can make them appear, or if you have giant fingers, you can make epic-sized notes to make sure that you're never mispressing. Thank you for checking out MusixPro, and I hope you enjoy it, and give us your feedback. Thanks.